today's Stormlight video. So those who don't know, I recently made like a short little video basically saying, like overall on that, yeah, like yesterday I was a little too sick to not do reaction on that, but of course now I am a little better. Of course, I just want to see throughout this reaction I am still a bit sick. My nose is still filled with a bit with mucus, and especially but earlier during work my voice is a bit odd, but it definitely sounds a lot better, so that's at least good. So yeah, it's a little headset, you know, I'm at here, doing that kind of thing throughout the reaction on it. Also, it's definitely, it's not too bad right now, but it's still a bit warm out where I'm at. Of course, I also just took a shower, so I'm still sweating a little bit, so yeah, there's a little headset there. But anyway, so today I'm ready to do the latest, nostalgia critic review episode one that, and this actually being his, like, 10th anniversary kind of special one. So that's definitely very awesome that he's been doing this for 10 years. And I don't think I've seen it for 10 years, but at least for 5 years, I want to say. Yeah, for about like 5 or so years, I want to say. I can't remember the first of his reviews one I've seen, but I remember especially around that time period when I got into his his reviews and whatnot. So I've definitely been following him quite some time. So that's very cool. And he's been doing this for 10 years now. And of course, yeah, I saw the description for this particular review that this being also one of his most requested movies to review. So this should be appearances. So yeah, today I write to the Nostalgia Critic review on Norm of the North. So personally, I've not seen this movie, but I am aware of its plot, what it's about, and how bad it pretty is. And what I just remember. I remember, seeing one review on it. Yeah, it goes on a very big rant about the movie and all that. So I'm pretty well aware how bad it is. So I'm really interested to see what the critic has to say about this. So yeah, so not sure to say, but without further ado, let's get started. But first, and no, it's not beer. It's like root beer and whatnot. So I like a Sprecher root beer. So yeah. Alright, so let's try to do Nostalgia Critic review on Norm of the North here. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, that shit was up there. 8 or 7, I didn't get too much out of that. It's really cool to see all these moments from all these reviews. Definitely a lot of nostalgia in here. I think it'd definitely take a while to check all those clips and whatnot there. Alright, we'll definitely see how your views is and whatnot. Oh yeah, 10 years, yeah. Oh gosh, got a little spotlight going.
You know those tedious 9-to-5 office jobs everyone finds so boring?
Yeah.
I envy those.
I think it would be pretty fun working with the Critic. Oh, jeez, that's pretty bright light.
What the hell is that?
It's... What the hell?
When did Cinema Snob become Buddhist?
Well,
greetings, humble mortals. Welcome to Inner Peace.
Critic? What the hell is going on?
Yeah, what's with the getup and why the shaved head?
Shaved head? You mean he had hair before?
Oh,
Normally
yeah.
a line like that would force me to thrash you, but I have achieved enlightenment.
Because the North?
Really?
Yeah.
And how did you do that?
I have seen the ultimate bad movie.
Oh, jeez.
After 10 years of seeing crap, I have finally come across a film so terrible, it has lifted me to a higher plane.
Ew,
I
just
can
read that
predict
bad.
peace where there is none, and even predict Transformers movies without having to see them.
I remember his review on the latest Transformer movie.
Rob Schneider's
Sounds right.
in the studio that brought you all the Barbie movies.
Sounds doubly right.
Oh, jeez.
Norm of the North.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh, jeez, this would be really interesting. Yeah, Norm of the North.
That's right. After 10 years of doing this, I'm finally giving in and reviewing the film I've gotten countless requests to review.
I bet.
With some exceptions, I like the movies I've reviewed to have some sort of nostalgic connection,
Oh, yeah.
whether it come out years ago or was based on nostalgic property.
Yeah, those reviews
This,
were...
however, has no nostalgic connection, no nostalgic characters, it's not even that old.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna
Came
review
out,
it in
last year or
honor of
something?
you guys watching for 10 incredible years. So let's get ready to
Oh, yeah,
watch a film so
oh, yeah.
terrible it can bring you into a whole new realm of reality.
Okay. Well, and they're playing games?
Hey, aren't you guys gonna get ready for the sketches?
Oh, we'd like to, but Oh man, those clips you showed us really brought us to enlightenment already.
Oh,
Yeah, me too. We're not just taking it easy because we worked our asses off in the Wonder Woman review.
oh yeah. I bet that was all work.
Be at peace in your new enlightened
We'd
state.
do it better if you stopped yapping.
Oh, sorry.
Taking advantage
Popular
of this moment.
demand, this is Norm of the North.
All right, let's see how this goes.
The film opens with music that's trying way too hard for a Rob Schneider
Oh.
project.
Damn. Yeah, it's quite
This
instant.
literally has farting lemmings, composer. You do not want to waste your A material on this.
Yeah, seriously.
We see our main character, Norm, played by human shrug Rob Schneider, as he mumbles to himself, arguably what the real Rob Schneider mumbles to himself every morning.
Don't listen to the haters, Norm.
I bet.
Read 'em away, boys. Carabooyah.
Okay, let's play a game. I'm sure you're already playing it at
What's
home.
that?
What thrown-away first draft character from another movie was this?
Oh.
Okay, let's see. Norm is obviously the lion from Madagascar
Oh, yeah.
who doesn't fit in.
I know he wouldn't.
Oh, the caribou from
We
Big
got
Brother.
the brother bear Moose.
Yep.
Both of them, actually.
The,
Oh, and the annoying testicles. Oh, come on, you know the annoying testicles. They're everywhere.
Food Fighter?
There's the Simpson ones in
Oh.
Despicable Me, the ginger crap ones from Brave, the petting zoo of annoyance from Lorax, the black and white and overused all over from Madagascar penguins, the Wile E. Coyote one from Ice Age. In fact, let's steal their backgrounds too while we're at it.
Oh, yeah.
As well as their
Jesus.
inability to bring joy. And now here's a terrifying combination of all of them with these Bigfoot testicles known as the lemmings.
oh,
Who
jeez.
sadly do not jump off a cliff in this movie.
Oh,
I'm sure you'll be authentic on that.
I'm aware of the raw chicken sketch of those
But
guys.
let's not forget the generic female support, who's so essential to this movie, she literally only has one word in a scene.
Really?
Hi.
And we hit that check mark. That means we're a real movie now.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's celebrate with a shitty transition, not like a real movie.
You want to know why I'm not gonna eat you? You got a minute? Well, maybe an hour.
Or a better writer. Do you have a better writer? Because this so isn't flowing.
Yeah, not really.
So Norm reveals that he can talk with humans, and he's the only polar bear who can apparently do it.
Can't you see we're wild animals here?
Did you just talk to me?
How does he have this magical power?
Fuck it.
Movie!
Yeah, movie.
And certainly no other bear had these weird feelings that I had.
So he sees the king of the Arctic, who also happens to be his grandpa.
I, too, can speak to our human visitors. Polar bears are icons of the Arctic, Norm, and an icon with a voice can be very powerful indeed.
Yeah, that's our shitty way of saying we just can.
Yeah.
But at least our powerful icons are used for lame movies and annoying ad campaigns.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
Would you watch Norm of the North?
Not a chance.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, he also discovers he likes dancing.
Oh,
because they
jeez.
want to see if they can turn this into this.
Oh,
This movie's a
no.
ripoff. Even this scene looks like a Coke commercial.
Oh,
But it's the
oh,
crappy
yeah.
second-rate version, so it'd probably be this.
Oh,
I just realized, you know how there's always a bad Asylum knockoff film every single time an animated flick comes out?
Yeah, I definitely
like,
noticed that.
Every animated flick?
Yeah.
Norm of the North doesn't have one. That's how bad it is. It's its own Asylum knockoff. This is what
Damn.
we're told in the apocalypse.
Jesus.
He has a brother named Stan, played by Gabriel Iglesias. He's in this
Oh,
scene.
oh
and
yeah. Oh, that's it?
Let me give you some advice, bro. Act with your stomach and not your heart.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I've just escaped this movie, so my talents are wasted in higher material,
Oh.
including Nutjob 2, Annoying Orange, and holy shit! How the hell did I get that?
Yeah, Jesus. That's pretty cool. It's
Likes
gonna be
to put
that
on a show
movie.
for the tourists, including lemmings and tuxes, seals and ice cannons, and twerking whales. You know, this movie's only 10 minutes in, and it's already created two
I really don't want to see this
commandments,
movie now.
no twerking whales, and no saying you're not
This
going to
scene
see
is
something followed
enough
by a
for
scene
me.
of you immediately
Especially some of
doing
the
it.
other bad movies
Arctic
he's
shake
reviewed in
was
the
for
past.
your bachelor party. I'd never do that for the human tourists. Never, never, never.
Wow, that transition was so lazy and uninspired, you could just replace it with this.
I'd never do that for the human tourists. Never, never, never.
Whoa.
In fact, for
Yeah,
this
might as
movie, I
well.
think there should be a new commandment that just says no. Nothing
just
else,
no.
just no.
Oh.
Hey, I had an idea for it.
No!
I thought it'd be funny if maybe I.
No!
But wouldn't it be cool if perhaps I.
Moses sculpted an entire tablet simply for this commandment. The answer is no.
But perhaps if I could just.
God has a sharpshooter pointing at you all the time. Don't give him a
Jesus,
reason.
God.
Something else you'll notice is that the camera is always spinning in this
Oh,
movie.
yeah.
It's like the camera operator is in constant orbit around whatever piece of shit is being photographed. I feel like I'm on a dizzying ride. Whoa!
Oh, shit. Oh, probably getting pretty sick after a while.
Arctic shake was for your bachelor
Oh, yeah.
party.
Aw, what? The spinning too much for you?
No, I just had to listen to the dialogue.
Oh yeah.
Together there is nothing we can do. That bear's not scary at all. He belongs on Broadway.
Oh no, that's not what I wanted to be.
Yeah.
I thought you didn't want to be a scary animal, you know, so you can get along and be peaceful with people.
These intruders. They've never done anything for us except come to our land uninvited.
Motivation, you drunk again? Only when you're stupid.
Jesus, motivation.
He so spontaneously hates humans that he's looking to get rid of a person's house that suddenly pops up.
There's a human house right here on Grandpa's land.
You want to be king? A future king isn't supposed to get so emotional. And for the love of salmon, no more talking human.
Yes, don't use the gift your grandpa said was good to talk to humans that you don't want to talk to because you hate them now anyway.
Just know that what you and I have is a great gift.
Piss off!
Oh.
And by the way, you see how these three lemmings are following Norm around like they're close friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. This is the first time we're seeing that.
Well.
They go to see the house in the scene prior, but aside from that, we've never seen them before.
Oh.
Or maybe we have, it's just one of these tainted tribbles,
Oh,
but
yeah.
following him out with their heads hung low because they have such a connection with him? This is the first time they're even acknowledging that they're in any way friends. I mean, establishing this strong relationship out of nowhere is just lazy, isn't it, Bill?
Oh. Bill? Where's Bill?
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 Bill, where you at?
Bill? Bill?
Oh no, the Bill's gone. Where's Bill?
Bill!
This is that scene where he's gone. Bill!
Bill!
Nice yelling there. Well, Jesus. This is a weird transition here.
Good grief. I'm all alone. Well, take care of me. I'll starve to death.
Oh no.
Bill!
Oh, hey Bill! Oh my God,
Bill,
it's been a
you're the
while.
temporary king of Iceland.
Oh, nice.
It's good to have you back, Bill.
Hell yeah.
Do the Bill dance!
Oh, man, I'll do it later. Nice. Oh, man. I'm curious how they came with that.
Maybe they're learning from their mistakes. I mean, they did evolve this character from one word to a 20-second scene.
Oh,
yeah,
nice.
I counted. 20 seconds, folks.
Don't just dance for the humans. Fight for our home instead.
Okay, I won't let you down.
I will uphold the check that you got for 1 minute of dialogue. It's the least I can do for the least that we gave you.
Oh, jeez.
We have to do something. I have to do something.
Oh, gosh, the animation.
You know, I'm just gonna start a conspiracy site for how this film got made.
Oh.
Theory 1. They took the Adam Sandler joke so bad even he wouldn't use them in his movie, saw the flip book he made of a polar bear instead of trying to write funnier lines, and Lionsgate made a film out of it before Netflix could get the rights. I can't prove that I'm right.
But it seems plausible?
You can't prove that I'm wrong.
Yeah.
They see the human house is there for a real estate commercial, which Norm plans to sabotage because, again, he sees the value in human life.
A director always delivers and never quits. There goes the footage.
We never see that cameraman again, so I'm just gonna presume he's dead.
Damn.
Bringing the kill count to surprisingly 2.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
pushing your all age-appropriate rating, Dell Foundation.
Yeah, Jesus.
By the way, I didn't Photoshop that. That's totally on there.
Sea lion, hi! Please come back.
It's a seal, you generalist. Humans think all animals look the same.
Yes, I was shocked by that line too. Rob Schneider and racial sensitivity usually go so hand in hand.
Yeah.
An agent
Especially
of
as
Green Holmes named
previous
Vera,
roles.
played by Heather Graham, talks with her daughter Olympia when she notices Norm in the distance.
I think he's charging me. Is that bad?
It says when confronted with a polar bear.
And is it me or is the animation so awkward that when this kid turns sideways, her eye looks like the devil's Venus flytrap?
Yeah, Jesus.
I will swallow your
Yeah, I don't see her people or anything.
Let me call you Penny. Mommy has an idea.
Vera films Norm chasing her and sends it to her boss, Mr. Green, played by Ken Jeong, and I'm not gonna lie, this line of reasoning is so strange that like violent vomit, I have to bring it up in chunks.
Oh, okay.
I got some really great footage of a polar bear that almost attacked me.
I love it. I love it. This bear is a star. This will definitely get me approval from the Polar Council.
Why would a dangerous animal sell homes?
Oh.
Surprisingly, nobody wants property with a bear living on it unless Nicolas Cage is hiding inside. And don't tempt him with that offer. He needs the money.
Yeah, I bet.
We need a real symbol of the Arctic who can convince these morons to buy my homes. Find an actor who looks just like that bear.
Well, again, problem solved. He needs the money. But second, why would you need an actor who looks like a bear?
Yeah.
Is that some sort of trick they don't teach you in real estate school? Well, I was gonna turn you down, but a dude looks like a bear. You can connect the dots.
Okay.
Let's use the Arctic to sell the Arctic. Booyah!
Why did she gasp?
Yeah.
I mean, yes, any movie that says booyah should be given balls so they can be castrated, but shouldn't she be happy she fixed her problem? Maybe it suddenly hit her that her daughter has devil eye.
Jesus.
Seriously, what was that? Finally, why is Ken Jeong doing his worst Patton Oswalt?
Bring the commercial and the model back home to New York, and I'll see you tomorrow mañana.
Did they approach Patton Oswalt and the first thing he said was, "Do you know who I'm not?"
Oh, gosh.
Ken Jeong. And then they're like, "Oh, we should get Ken Jeong." His career is on the rise. Let's see if we can put a stop to that by casting him as someone who's supposed to move funny, but instead moves like a sped-up inflatable outside of a car.
Yeah, Jesus, the way he moves.
You know, can this movie be like Split, where it's all secretly connected to another movie? Because I would kill if this was actually the prequel to Alaska. If the treatment the money
here's a review on that
this would
movie.
at least be in the double digits.
Yo.
So Norm sneaks onto a submarine that lost its dentures, and Vera comes home to her daughter, who's presumably Sherman, after he got a sex change.
Oh,
Which,
yeah.
let's be honest, we all saw that coming.
Yeah.
This is only a tour. We still need Mr. Green's help. And
Mom, you're putting too much pressure on yourself.
Okay, I know it's a cartoon, I shouldn't be questioning this, but
What?
how is that neck supporting that head? It's
Yeah,
like a
it's-
straw trying to balance a potato.
Yeah,
I'm
what the
just gonna
fuck?
question those logistics throughout the entire film.
Yeah, it's a bit
Norm
odd.
comes across two henchmen who try to catch him, but he runs outside and he...
Whoa.
Sorry about that. Where was I?
Whoa.
I'm
What the
sorry I sneezed. Apparently that was enough to totally lose track of what was going on.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Okay, let me rewind this here. Okay, they confuse a guy in a bear suit for him, and rather than call the cops, he practices ninjutsu on them.
Whoa.
Okay, now everything makes sense. Sorry, that must have seemed really stupid before I explained it.
What the
But Green finds out from
Jesus.
that terrifying dream he had about Gilbert Gottfried and drag
No.
that if he doesn't get his approval ratings up, he can't sell houses in the Arctic. But not before an essential scene of the lemmings pissing in a fish tank.
Oh, jeez.
All ages.
I
Even though
bet.
it's rated PG, all ages. And by the way, they clearly have their time priorities planned out. We had under a minute showing Norm's connection to his love interest, literally no time dedicated to showing Norm's connection to his comic relief, but Lemmings pissing? 30 seconds. And trust me, it gets uncomfortable.
I bet. The music doesn't help.
They're all just staring at them.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Is this life now?
Apparently, everybody. Okay, we're gonna commercial break that. Oh Jesus, he's still playing the audio. Christ. Okay, leaves the end there. Okay. Oh, Connecticut. Ooh, that's cool. Oh, that'd probably be. Yeah, this weekend one. All right. All right, and we're back. So what? It's still showing the pissing. Critic, can we go past this?
thank you all for.
Oh my God!
Oh, what's wrong with you? The lemmings pissing. Go back to that. That needs to be.
Oh Christ!
Oh, all right. I suppose people came for something other than rat urine. Did they? Norm is immediately hired as the spokesperson, though Mr. Green is surprised that an image as scary as a killer bear is as scary as a killer bear. Again, how is this campaign supposed to work?
Yeah.
And he even brought Arctic lemmings.
God damn it! How much?
Yes! They realized the error of their ways and they went right back to the lemmings pissing. Don't be afraid to stare. The movie says it's okay.
Can we not?
This is now our everything.
Critic, Jesus.
Well, he's too authentic. I mean, we need a bear that is happy, that makes people feel warm and safe.
Like that scary video you sent earlier. How do you movie?
Yeah, what the fuck?
But he dances, which wins him over, but he discovers he really is a bear, which makes him angry again, so he goes into a restaurant with a gun to try and kill him.
Jesus.
Because, yeah, this'll get your approval ratings up. What?
The local news caught your outburst. Everyone's talking about Norm, and look at our approval ratings.
Okay, I know this is a kid's film, presumably one you show when punishing your kids, but I'm sorry, how can any of this result in higher approval ratings? That's like a celebrity being found guilty of a crime, going to jail, and when she's released, somehow she's worth even more money. If you thought that joke was too easy, screw you, it's Norm of the North. They can go for the easy ones, why can't I? Stupid! So, they want to use Norm again, making this pointless detour, 26?
Yeah.
Though Norm still tries to hold out for more.
Well, Normie has to look for a new job and a place to live. Not all of us can afford a fancy green condo, which I hear is fully furnished and uninhabited.
This is better than Schneider's usual bargaining line, which is, do you know who I know? So they end up also giving him a nice place to live. And in this film's natural progression, we move from pissing lemmings to farting lemmings. But they are merciful on this one. Only 10 seconds are dedicated to this.
Yay.
Okay, look.
I'd like to point out, by the way, that when I typed farting lemmings, autocorrect asked if I was sure it was
Nice.
Sadly, yes. Oh, don't cry. Vera's gonna put him on a talk show, but before she does, she introduces him to her daughter, Olympia.
Yes, hi, Mr. Green. Sorry I didn't pick up before.
Your mom is very good at her job, Olympia.
Sometimes I wish she wasn't so good at her job, if it meant she got to spend more time with me.
You know, I make fun of this movie, but in all honesty, it is very impressive to see the first fully computer-animated motion picture. Oh, I don't mean animated with computers. I mean animated by computers. Because only a machine would combine all of these cliches and think it somehow equals cinematic emotion.
Oh, yeah.
And I actually have that computer right here, the Talent Replacer 9000.
Oh, nice.
Say hello, 9000.
Hello, 9000.
Doing the voice.
Sounds like humor. It's years old and not very funny, but nevertheless, you picked up on it, and that's very impressive.
Yeah.
Of course, it is how I make what you humans have called give up films.
Now tell me, 9000, how did you come up with these ideas?
I do not come up with anything. I calculate what is used in every movie and put it in my movie. Where most films choose to focus on only one or two of these cliches to make an emotional connection, I say, suck it, and replace the emotion with more cliches. The misunderstood hero, the busy parent, the budding friendship, dance sequences, corporate villains, fart jokes, pee jokes. The list is never ending.
And that's what you did with Norm of the North?
No. For Rob Schneider movies, I use a different formula.
Yeah? And what's that?
Rob Schneider, derp de derp. Derp de derp de derp de derp. Until one day the derpa derp. Rob Schneider is da derp de derp. Da teetily derp de dumb. Rated PG-13.
Oh, the Foundation approved.
Oh, I mean PG.
That's right. Parental guidance suggested, even though it's been approved for all ages.
Yeah.
Derp.
After going on TV, where they show the security footage with such incredible angles and editing, you'd swear they were just too lazy to animate another scene. Norm, in the middle of the interview, dances. Yeah, he wasn't asked. They weren't talking about it. He just kind of randomly starts doing it.
Okay,
it just comes right the hell out of nowhere, and suddenly we're in a musical.
Well, okay.
It's like if in the middle of this review, I suddenly started dancing.
Is he gonna dance?
Mr. Green takes Norm's voice to make it sound like he supports putting his houses in the Arctic. So he goes to Vera's because he remembers hearing that Olympia was a genius.
I actually think Olympia and myself are a lot alike. Two peas in a pod.
Besties.
Yes, that's exactly right. You had one scene and now you're immediately besties.
Yes.
I think this whole entire film was some idiot looking through the garbage, finding the shredded first drafts of successful films, taping them back together, typing it up on a computer, setting the computer on fire, inhaling the fumes, death, and this was the mocking eulogy some asshole gave at his funeral. And that is the best case scenario.
Yeah, I bet.
Olympia says he should go after the investors, and of course she happens to know exactly where they are. And Norm shows them Green already signed off on the homes without getting their approval.
How did you get these?
Had some very small, hairy associates relieve Mr. Green of this flash drive.
Every joke that comes from those pubes of misery should be followed by that kid crying from A Christmas Story.
What? Oh yeah! Oh no!
Things get crazier when Norm finds out
That'd be a lot
Green
of
has his
crying.
grandfather, and apparently has been holding him this whole time.
Huh.
Well, what the hell's the point of that? You could have cut the grandfather out of the second half of this film and you wouldn't miss a damn thing.
Yeah.
Like, did he have more of a story and then the director just sent a note saying,
Yeah, who gives a shit?
because
Nice
if
note.
that's the case, how do you explain this?
What?
A scene where they escape, get captured again, only to escape again.
Yeah, the scenes only last a few minutes. There's even a fake out to make you think that Norm and his grandfather die, only to find out they're really still alive. Literally followed later by another fake out, making us think that Norm and his grandfather die, only to find out that they're actually still alive.
Oh my god, this film's on constant repeat. It just keeps going over and over and over.
fuck?
It's on a continual loop. It's like Groundhog Day, except instead of watching Bill Murray, we're watching Rob Schneider.
Oh shit! That was really bad.
Murray, we're watching Rob Schneider.
Oh, oops, sorry. Okay, there's the stairs.
So the villain's plan is thwarted. Vera and Olympia live happily as
Oh my
pencil
God,
necks
we're-
with
all
necks
right,
literally
wrapping this up.
pencils.
Oh.
And the Rob Schneider bear procreates. And we never think of that concept again.
Thank God. Nice.
And that was Norm of the North, a film so bad that it helped me achieve enlightenment.
Yes.
So it's worse than Garbage Pail Kids?
Well, no, nothing's worse than Garbage Pail Kids.
It's worse than Mamma Mia?
Well, okay, nothing's as bad as that either, but...
Master of Disguise?
No.
Son of the Mask?
Cat in the Hat?
Not exactly.
Biodome?
You're ruining my Zen thing.
Fan 4 Stick?
Okay, it's not as bad as any of those. It's just your run-of-the-mill bad.
Yeah.
Don't
They-
get me
some of
wrong,
those
this
are
is a
bills
tough
pretty
film to
bad.
get through. It's stupid, it's lazy, it's annoying, but it's nothing you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
It doesn't surpass the unlikability I would imagine I'd get from an animated Rob Schneider flick. If anything, it gives the exact crap I thought I would get.
Yeah.
So,
Not too surprised by it.
It
Oh,
sucks,
Sean,
but I can't say it's the worst thing ever, or
Yeah.
even in my top 10 of worst things ever.
Mm.
It's just bad.
Mm.
But that means then I didn't achieve enlightenment.
Oh no.
I just watched a really stupid flick. I'm not any smarter, I'm not any dumber. Okay, I'm a little dumber,
Well-
but this isn't the worst impact a film has had on me. I can't see without seeing. I can't bring about peace where there isn't peace. Oh my god, I shaved my head.
Oh,
I look
yeah.
like a jackass now, a complete and total jackass. And for what? Norm of the friggin' North?
Yes.
I gave up my hair for this?
Oh, look, one little hair. Yeah.
God, what have I done with myself? What have I done?
Oh, poor Critic.
Wait, you still think you had hair?
Yeah. Whoa, you're kidding. Yeah, run! Hold on. Oh, that's one way to end. Oh, jeez. I think. Oh, okay, it's just another thing for another charity. Alright, so that was the Nostalgia Critic review on Norm of the North. And, yeah, that was definitely one hell of a movie to review for 10th anniversary. So, yeah, very nice job. So again, this is definitely a movie I've not seen for obvious reasons, along with many other movies the critics have reviewed over the years, but it's because there's reviews while I'm well aware of the movies themselves. So yeah, this is definitely not the exception where I was kind of aware of the plots and whatnot before, but you know the way that the critic explains on the plot points and story in this movie definitely at least give me an idea what it's about. And yeah, it's definitely not what I would expect from a Rob Schneider movie, where it definitely throws cliches and focuses on jokes that are really not funny and for like a lot longer than they should have, especially with the dilemmas, fire and pissing in the fish tank. Oh gosh, I'm not doing so well if I just watched that at my own time. They're pretty bad. And of course, I love, the critic reached alignment after watching the movie. Of course, yeah, it just turned to be the run-of-the-mill bad movie one that, of course, you didn't really learn anything. Of course, it's got a little dumber. And of course, I like how you mentioned it before that he would have, beat up Malcolm for, making fun of the fact that he doesn't have that much hair. Because other fact that, brought that up again. And yeah, Craig basically jumped out of the building and he's going to slice him with the sword. So I definitely like the end off like that. And then, of course, I really like, throughout the review, they get, like mentioning, like, other movies they, that the critic has reviewed in the past, especially when, Malcolm and, Tamara, list out, other really bad movies, like with, Garbage Pail Kids, Biodome, Van Forsake, a bunch of others that, yeah, I definitely also remember seeing his reviews for those really bad movies. And yeah, I definitely enjoy his reviews for those movies, especially for the very bad one. And of course, yeah, those also be movies I never see my own time, because I probably wouldn't ever see because of how bad they are. But I do like the fact that Craig does take his time and sanity to actually review these movies for us, because yeah, he remembers it, so we don't have to want. So at least I do appreciate he does that for us. And I do like the little part for mentions okay. Oh, is it Paul? Oh, I think it's Paul. Malcolm's like weird character and whatnot. So I think he kept calling his name because eventually he finally did a little dancing and whatnot. So that was kind of fun to see that. Not too much to say, but yeah, this is still a pretty short review. Definitely worth the 10th anniversary and whatnot for doing this for 10 years. Definitely props to you, Critic, and everyone else has helped you get this far. And of course, and for all the movies you review for all the years, definitely been a joy to watch all your reviews on them. And yeah, they'll go forward to more reviews by you and whatnot. So not too sure if again I could do this 2 out to right review to John's Critic review and whatnot. But it really depends on the movie he reviews and whatnot, especially for this one being his 10th anniversary special. So that's kind of why I did this one. So yeah. So yeah, overall definitely enjoyed this review by the Critic, and definitely looking forward to the next ones when they come out. So stay tuned until then. So, overall was in this reaction video. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos, and then comment down below such what video I should you next. And make sure to check the special sources and sites in the description down below. Those keep on reaction videos and those my posts. So, overall was in this video. Hope to see you guys very soon. Bye.